if you've ever wanted to know how dedicated I am to paintball, I mean, this should probably give you a pretty good idea. It's Friday right now, and it's like 11:36. So I'm driving on 80. That should give you like a relative point to where I am. But I'm coming back from Michigan City, which is, for me, far as dicks away. All right, like that's a fucking hike and a half. All right, so like I have to drive, like I work for Warp Sports pretty much. Like I do anything and everything I can to make sure that that store succeeds in every way possible, which means going to Michigan City to get them paint. Now it's about a half an hour to 45-minute drive, depending on traffic, into Indiana, for me just to get to work. So, you know, there's that. But usually when I go pick up paint, it's on like a Saturday, or no, it's not on a Saturday, fuck that. It's on like a Thursday or a Friday. I called him yesterday on Thursday, and I was like, hey, do I need to go pick up paint? And, you know, fucking, I got nothing. I found out later that night, he called me, he goes, oh, hey, I need you to pick up paint. And I was like, why didn't you ask me to do it today? He goes, oh, I left my phone at home. It's like, well, what the fuck, dude? I texted you last night, you know, Wednesday night, to see if I needed to pick up paint, and he didn't respond. So this is how dedicated I am to paintball. I drove probably about 100 miles. Well, not quite yet, because I haven't made it back to the shop yet. But I drove all the way to Michigan City, out in the middle of fucking nowhere, to what is it? Nationwide Midwest is the shipping center for Vulcan, just to pick up like a third of a skid of paint. Yeah, it's actually, hold on, there it is. It's in my car right now. You should be able to see it. So yeah, I drove all that way to pick up, you know, a couple cases of paint. And honestly, like, this kind of does prove my dedication to paintball. You know, I drove through the not really shitty rain, but like through sprinkles of rain. It was really shitty earlier, but yeah, like, so even though I'm not able to play anymore on Saturdays and Sundays, I'm hoping to play on Fridays from now on. We might go play later tonight, I don't know. Because of the rain, I kind of made some other plans, so I'm not sure what's going down, but you know, we'll find out. But you know, this is how much I love paintball. This is how much paintball and Warp Sports in general has been such a huge part of my life, is that they now trust me, you know, me, a fucking 21-year-old guy with, you know, a car, to drive all the way from, let's say Chicago, just because I'm around Chicago. They trust me to drive all the way from Chicago to Michigan City without fail, almost every week, which I don't mind. It really gets me out of the house, because if not, I'd only be like inside all the time playing fucking video games and shit. But you know, so I do this for them just because they have been such a huge part of my life, you know, with George and Lori and even Anthony, their son. You know, they've been a huge part of my life. Every time they've asked me for something, I've tried without fail to make sure that I can deliver whatever it is they need. So you know, like the time that George was in the hospital, I was at the counter managing the store. Like Anthony came in to open it up for me, and he pretty much just sat down. I was in the back working on guns. And, you know, a customer came in, I'd come out, and if it was paintball, I'd answer questions. If it was skateboards, Anthony would usually take it. But you know, like you know, Lori and George both have me on speed dial now, to where whatever it is they need, they usually ask me first. Like I'm the one that, I mean, in a way, yeah, I'm the Warp Sports bitch, to where, you know, it's like, oh hey, we need somebody to drive 150 miles to go pick up this order of stuff. Like I've gone with a couple of my friends to go get orders from Empire that were, you know, probably like 80 miles in the other direction from Warp Sports. You know, I drive like 100 miles in this direction, or in the other direction from where we're going, to get paid for them. So you know, I just want to show, not that, you know, I look at what I do. I want to show that even though I'm not allowed to play, well, not allowed, but not that I'm able to play our sport much, I still have 100% dedication to making sure other people have what they need to play. So if that means going to get paintballs, you know, at 10:30 on a Friday morning, you know, that I have to go out there and get them, and then I have to drive an hour back, I'm totally okay with that. Actually, this is Ripley Street right now. This is actually where Blast Game is. Oh, well, it's down that street anyway. But you know, this is what I do for this sport. Not only do I make pretty shitty videos, I'm not gonna lie, but I also try to keep Warp Sports alive as much as possible. I don't like succubus off of them to where I get everything for free. I have to work for what I get, honestly, from them. And you know, if driving to get paintballs every week is what I need to do to make sure that I stay one of their sponsored players and I stay in their good graces, then absolutely I'm going to do it. And you should, I wouldn't say do the exact same thing, but offer to help out at your store. Don't ask for a job, because most pro shops aren't making enough money to hire another employee. Usually it's like maybe four guys that hang around. You know, like me, I've hung around for Warp Sports for probably the last, I don't know, 8 years, and now this is at the point where I am. So you know, there's very little money in paintball already. So if you can help out a store or your local field in any way possible, do it. You know, if they're like, hey, yeah, can somebody make a run to, you know, to wherever 20 miles down the road to pick up our order? Fucking say, yeah, I have no problem doing that. We've made a run to the UPS shipping center. We've made a run to this nationwide US thing. I don't know how many times. There was another shipping center in Indiana that we went to just to make sure that Warp Sports had everything that it needed for the weekend. And that's because we love the sport of paintball. We love, you know, the people that are in it. We love the fucking stores that are a part of our sport, that make sure that we don't get reamed on internet prices because A&S Gear wants to jack everything up to the highest price point fucking possible to make money. You know, if you got into the sport to make money, you got into the sport for the wrong fucking reason. I'm sorry. We're not here to make money. We're here to keep the fucking sport alive. I'm trying to keep this van's license plate off my fucking off my camera. It's not working. So, you know, I just wanted to make sure that people know this is what I do for paintball. Even though I don't play as much anymore, this is what I do. I make sure that I contribute enough to where I can keep my sponsorships, that's for sure, and that other people can still play paintball. So, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.